Hi, welcome back to the blind LP of Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path. We are now going to use K's little thief device. So, let's begin. Mr. DeBest, why don't we try borrowing the power of K's little thief? I think the circumstances will be easier to understand if we use our Mr. Thief. So you really want to help me out that much? Fine. I'm not really sure how this all works, but you get on with it. I hate being bossed around by this guy, but to arrive at the truth, I'll do it. What? Stop acting as you please. The goddess of law has no need of your power. Why not?
Don't be such a stick in the mud, Courtney Pie. We have approval of the prosecutor in charge, so what's the problem? Could it be there's something the PIC doesn't want us to find out?
That's none of your concern. If you insist on participating in the investigation, then let me check if you're qualified by asking you a question. Well, okay, so we're not using the little thieves yet. What is she planning? Who set off the poison gas? If you can answer me that, I'll allow you to work with us. I don't know.
Well then, Miles. The person who opened the Pisces gates and set off the gas. When you think about the circumstances, there's only one person who could it have been.
Yes, considering the circumstances, it's clear who it was. No. So, please give me your answer. Who set off the poison gas? Maybe it's Dean Gustavia because he's the only one in there? There was no one in the Autumn Palace other than the victim, Dean Gustavia. It's hard to believe it could have been anyone but him. It seems that way. Very well, I'll allow you to participate this time. However, if I feel you are a hindrance, I will have to ask you to leave. Understood. But what I don't understand is why the victim opened that case.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, what shall I recreate?
Based on the information we've gathered so far... Based on the information we've gathered so far, let's recreate the scene before the gas.
Got it.
Ugh, don't scare me like that. So, this is the true power of Sir Thief. Let's investigate the Pisces sculpture post haste. There's frozen normalium on the lid of the Pisces sculpture's glass case. Okay.
It's frozen so thick you can't even open the lid.
On the actual glass case, the lid was heavily cracked. How do we know that? It was like someone had it out for the Pisces sculpture, sir. Do you have any idea how it came to be cracked like this? Well, the damage didn't seem to have come from outside of the glass case, sir. I see. So the inside of the case was below freezing point, and the case had developed cracks. There are no signs of external damage. From this, we can deduce below freezing, like Mr. Edgeworth's cold stare.
And cracked, like Mr. Edgeworth's furrowed brow.
Okay. Thermal fracturing. The cold glass case was heated from the outside, causing it to crack. But why did thermal fracturing occur here and what caused it? Inside the thermally fractured glass case, there was frozen normalium.
Oh, that face means you've probably thought of something, Miles.
Indeed, I have. I know how Mr. Gustavia was able to open the glass case.
Wood, how can you possibly know something I don't?
I'd say the things he does know. I'd say the things he does know are in the minority.
Hey, aren't you going to let me know? How did Dean Gustavia open the glass case?
He cracked it. I guess he could use the fire, the gas burner. This gas burner that was found in the Autumn Palace shows signs of recent use. I believe this was the cause of the thermal fracturing in the Pisces sculpture's glass case.
A gas burner?
Oh, that was Ree's voice.
A gas burner?
Why would he use something like that?
Ah, I got it. The lid was frozen shut, so he had to use the burner to melt the ice.
Alright. Indeed, that is correct.
She said a late start. I'm still the best, you know. Late start? You didn't even understand a single thing, did you? Well, that's just because Mr. H's explanation was too hard to follow.
Okay, why don't you update the little thief so that he can understand it?
If you say so. Right. Let's restart the recreation. Maybe you'd understand something from it, you silly little thing.
The victim, Dane Gustavia, was the only one to enter the Autumn Palace. If he used the gas burner then, the normalium in the glass case would have melted.
And then?
The melted normalium would have come into contact with the fatalium inside the case and produced the poison gas. Alright, but who put the normalium there? The moment Mr. Gustavia opened the lid, he would have begun to inhale the gas. He managed to drag himself out to the fountain patio just before his strength ran out.
So he inhaled the gas when he opened the lid.
It seems he finally understands.
But why did Mr. Gustavia open the glass case of the Pisces sculpture?
The victim's goal, I do not yet know.
Perhaps he had the same reason as Uncle Ray. Maybe he actually came to see the Winter Palace, not the Autumn one.
But why would he open the case?
Uncle Ray also thought that this was the Winter Palace at first. Oi, you too, Ray Ray? Actually, I thought so too. It looks just like Icy's room from 18 years ago. It's even got the exact same plants in front of the door. What?
It seems everyone involved with the IS-7 incident made the same mistake. It is imperative that we investigate the real Winter Palace immediately. I should suggest that to Mr. DeBest.
I get it now. Yeah, that's how it was.
Did you think of something? The victim committed suicide. He thought he would look refined if he died in an art gallery. Well...
Have you even been listening?
Well, if you're as smart as me, just hearing half of the story will be enough. Sebastian, I'll explain it from the top later. It was not suicide, come on. Top, that means best, right? Alright, I'll leave it to you. Yes, it would indeed be best to let Judge Courtney handle him. That aside, don't you have some information to inform everyone of?
I totally forgot.
What are you talking about?
We did a little checking on that pharmacist.
We, meaning me, the bears. Prosecutor's subordinate. What?
That's not something to brag about.
Shut up, you.
Quiet down and listen.
Suicide is, off the table for now, yeah?
That's because, in short,
that pharmacist is a culprit. She set up the gas as a trap. You just said it was suicide.
No.
It's a terrible shame, Miss Pharmacist. How could one in the profession of saving lives stoop to extinguishing them?
Huh? Well, what are you saying? I would never do such a thing.
Mr. DeBest, do you have a basis for these accusations?
Of course, this is my basis.
Her pharmacist's license. It would permit her to handle megatoxin X, right? And its active ingredient, phthalate, was one of the components of the poison gas.
Exactly. That chemical is almost impossible for ordinary people to obtain. But that pharmacist is another story altogether. It wasn't me. You've got it all wrong. Objection. But that's not all. A bottle of megatoxin X was found in the victim's pocket. And on the bottle, we found clear fingerprints. Yours. Yep.
You and the curator took the victim to the infirmary, right? That would have given you the perfect opportunity to plant the bottle on him.
That's...
You are the only pharmacist on the premises who could have handled megatoxin X. Furthermore, as for the curator of this art gallery, you're an acquaintance of hers. You'd have had access to the gallery at any time in order to prepare the poison gas trap.
Please wait! That megatoxin X was stolen.
Trying to lie your way out of this won't go well with me.
It's true. Look, I've got that proof right here in my bag.
What is she searching for? Not it.
Not this. Not this either.
Where does she have that? I remember seeing cloth like that recently.
Ah, here. Please take a look at this.
It's some sort of paper.
What's it say?
April 1st. Theft report accepted. Stolen item, megatoxin X. This is a theft report acceptance certificate.
What? You see, truth is, 1 week ago, my megatoxin X was stolen.
1 week ago?
That means you didn't have it with you today. You see, that bottle you just found is probably the one that was stolen from me. I normally carry that bottle of megatoxin X in my bag at all times.
Why? Why though?
Even though I often forget to keep it locked up, I would never even think about mixing it with normalium.
But why in the world would you carry such a dangerous substance on your person? Exactly my question.
Well, you never know when those things appear. Those times when you want to kill other people, I guess. Those creatures that infest the kitchen, striking fear into the heart of a lady, right?
Oh. Cockroaches?
Although if you had a rolled up newspaper, you could just squash them with one blow. Justin, what do we do now?
Well then, can we really accept this theft report? Let's ask for confirmation. That should clearly tell us whether she or not she's lying. Right, well then, I'll just call and confirm it. Yes, you go do that.
It looks like Miss Delicious isn't the culprit.
Indeed, if she really did set up the poison gas as a trap, I don't believe she would do it in the way that incriminates her the most.
So Miles, who do you think is the culprit?
Predicting the actions of the victim would require a fair amount of advanced planning. And there's only one person here capable of that.
Huh? Uncle Ray would like to know too. Who do you suspect?
The one who stole the megatoxin eggs and prepared the room in advance was... You know what? I think it's Catherine Hall. Seriously? It had to be the curator of the Zodiac Art Gallery, Miss Catherine Hall. I don't know, I feel like she's been suspicious all along, but we don't know what's the truth yet. However, I still don't have any evidence that she is the criminal yet.
I see. She is...
What? The way he said that just now sounded like he had been expecting it. Oh.
Good job, Miles. It's expected from Uncle Ray's future apprentice.
I have no intention of becoming your apprentice. Not you, no. And I will now announce the results of my verification. I had confirmed that her theft report was indeed accepted. Therefore, it's a little too early to come to a decision. That means your logic was completely faulty. You're wrong. My real performance is still to come. Really? And how do you plan to proceed with your investigation?
That's first we need to speak with the curator.
And after that?
We'll cross the bridge when we come to it.
Sebastian.
Mr. Castillo may have had business in the Winter Palace. I believe we should send an investigator there as well. Ooh, that's good to you. Detective Gumshoe, investigate the Winter Palace at once.
Sure, got it, sir.
Justin, let's go talk to the curator.
Yes, let us proceed. I'm following you. I don't care. I'm following you. You let me follow you. We should go and listen to what Miss Hall has to say as well.
Alright, I want you guys to listen to what the curator has to say. Mr. DeBess, weren't you going... Stop calling him Mr. Just call him Sebastian. Weren't you going to go and talk to her yourself? No, that's a job for my subordinates. All I have to do is wait for their report. I'm the best prosecutor after all.
Such arrogance.
Well, this is anticlimactic. I'm gonna chill for a bit. Huh? What's that in the fountain?
Ah? I guess. I don't know what she saw. What? What? Wait. Isn't this a victim from many years ago? Isn't this the guy? Wait, what?
There's a dead body in the fountain.
What is the meaning of this?
Silence, everyone. Forensics, identify this body at once.
Sir, Papa.
Please be quiet, detective.
The ice sculptures in the Winter Palace have melted too? They will melt, Paul. Oh God.
What? What? What?
What's going on here?
There are two victims now. This is all just like 18 years ago. Once again, the ice sculptures have melted. Again?
And everyone related to the incident 18 years ago.
I get it here now. This is no mere coincidence. Don't you think so, Miles?
Yes. The key to finding the truth of this case lies in the IS-7 incident. This is what I believe.
That's right. Uncle Ray thinks so too. Looks like it's time once again for Uncle Ray to tell you about the IS-7 incident.
Alright, tell me what happened after you found the melted... Oh god. Alright, yes, I'll save it. And I'll go a bit longer.
There is an incident 8 years ago. Gregory H.'s last case.
Yeah, it looks like him, right?
Isaac Dover was murdered at the venue of a dessert contest, and his body was discovered in the chocolate treasure chest made by Jeff Master. The victim died from blood loss after being struck in the head with a rock salt lamp. The murder weapon was found hidden inside Delicious Candy Castle. Then, in the victim's room where no one had searched yet, all of Dover's sherbet sculptures had melted.
Alright, we have a continuation. December 24th. The sculptures in Mr. Dover's room have melted. Due to that, Prosecutor Von Karma immediately drove us away from the scene. Why not? Let us see.
How are we gonna investigate now? I was with that defense attorney's out. Defense attorney's out. Von Karma's methods are deplorable.
Well, investigating the crime scene is supposed to be the police's job, after all.
But you gotta admit, Von Karma's methods are way out of line. Defense attorneys and the police should work together to discover the truth.
Raymond, you must realize that not everyone shares the same views as us. Should one expose the truth for the sake of justice or simply accept things as they appear? Everyone has their own view on what is right and what is wrong.
Even if that means convicting an innocent man?
Both ourselves and the police are only human. And as humans, we all make mistakes. It is for this reason that we defense attorneys exist, so that those who are alone and helpless can have an ally on their side.
An ally on their side?
If we cannot investigate, shouldn't we just find some other way to help?
Oh. I'm sorry, Miss Aja. I still have so much to learn.
You're still young, so you'll have many opportunities to learn.
Right. I'll do my best.
I totally forgot his voice.
Monsieur Edgeworth and Monsieur Shields, would you like to take a brief respite? I know it's not much, but please, eat these.
We saw this. We saw this in delicious bag.
Well, thank you.
Chocolates. Okay, let's sit. I appreciate getting some sugar into my system, but these are a little too sweet, and it's a little misshapen too.
I'm terribly sorry. Does it not suit your taste? Not at all. It's deliciously sweet. Thank you very much. But making sweets isn't really my forte. Huh? You make this chocolate, Kate? Yes, chocolate is Monsieur Master's favorite food. Preparing his favorite food is also part of my job. But I'm still not that good at it, so I need him to instruct me. I envy Master Jeff. He gets to eat Kate's handmade sweets whenever he wants. Did she say something? Oh, no, it's nothing.
This is so sweet in more ways than one. Miss Hall, you seem very dedicated to your work.
Without my work, I wouldn't even have the right to be here. What do you mean? When I was a child, I was abandoned. Monsieur Master took me in. Oh. One snowy Christmas Eve, I was left on the doorstep of his mansion
because you're probably way too evil for your family to handle you. Or you went to him yourself for some evil reasons?
I owe Monsieur Master my life. He became like a father to me. And so, to repay his kindness, I want to continue working for him. Kate, you're incredible.
I've lived a long life, yet that brought tears even to my eyes. I don't know, man.
Today, Christmas Eve has finally arrived once more. But it looks like I won't be able to give him the present I prepared. I would do anything if it meant saving Monsieur Master or killing him. If there's any way I could be of service to you, please ask.
Yes, I appreciate that. Well then, do you happen to know anything about the victim, Isaac Dover?
I don't really know much about Monsieur Dover, but I have a photo of the desserts he made for the contest finals.
Alright. This is certainly a splendid piece of work.
Yes, with the exquisite beauty, it's really a work of art.
But it doesn't look edible.
It's crafted.
It looks like it's just all ice. Oh, alright.
It's crafted so intricately that you almost forget that it's made out of sherbet. It seems Monsieur Master was also fond of Monsieur Dover's work as well. Well, these are the Taurus and Gemini constellations.
Do you know a lot about constellations, Raymond?
Of course, there is so much romance in the constellations. For example, take the club Irie. An arrow held by Gemini here. I didn't know the club.
Oh, liar. Oh my god, I read it as Irie.
Club. For example, the club, lyre, an arrow held by Gemini here. These come from... Huh? There are no strings on this lyre. Did Mr. Dover make a mistake in his sculpting? Probably not. It's hard to think he would make a mistake like that. Huh? I thought you said you didn't know that much about him. I just sort of felt that way somehow.
It appears she is hiding something from us. Yeah. Miss Hall, did you take this photograph yourself?
Yes, I took it with this instant camera. It develops pictures instantly. It's one of my greatest treasure. Wow, I would love to see it in action. Yay! Well then, why don't we take a picture right now? Yay! Let's have our picture taken, Miss Edgeworth.
Sure, I don't mind. I'm confident in my hairstyle today, which cannot be seen because I'm wearing my hat.
Alright, I'm taking the picture. Say cheese! Here, it's developed. A present from me to you, Monsieur Shields. Wow, thank you so much. It's such a great camera. It's the only camera in this mansion. Unfortunately, its convenience comes at a cost. There are no negatives.
What? Oh yeah, no negatives, huh? This is the same camera Mr. Master used during the contest.
Yes, you are well informed. While he made his desserts, Monsieur Master photographed his work. After that, he took photos of all the other competitors' works.
Was he taking photos at the time the body was found? The body was discovered during the judging, was it not? Oh, wait, you're right. Because if he's using the camera, how did she use the camera to photograph the victim?
Monsieur Master intended to take photos of everyone's rooms, but after he photographed Gassivier's room, he ran out of film. Monsieur Master asked me to change the film in the camera.
Oh, okay.
It seemed the film he prepared in advance wasn't enough.
There wasn't enough film.
It seems the number of photos he took didn't match up with the amount of film remaining. Well, he told me himself it might have been just a mistake though.
Was it really just a mistake? I'm so confused right now. I suspect her, but I feel like there's more to it. I retrieved more film from the main building and went back to the fountain patio. And then it was then that I heard the sound of something breaking in Monsieur Master's room.
Monsieur Master, are you in here?
And that's when I found Monsieur Dover's body in Monsieur Master's room. It was so terrible, I was really shaken up. Before I spoke to anyone else, I called the police. This camera, I've kept it with me ever since. I see. If it's alright with you, would you mind lending me your camera and that photo?
Sure, I don't mind at all. Here you go.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that too. Okay, hang on. Develops photos instantly, has a capacity for 20 photos but there is only film for 3 more. What? But she refilled the film, right? Strange. Photo of Dover's room. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to see from this. Maybe that thing? What is that? Alright.
Detective Ray, Miss Lucius, is the investigation over already? He said he had no more use for me and kicked me out. Manny and Minnie, what a weird thing to say.
It was probably to ensure that she wouldn't eat any more of the crime scene. Probably.
So, Detective Bad, did you get kicked out too?
It seems Von Karma thought I was getting in the way. He wouldn't let me investigate. He's probably planting some fake evidence or something. Why would he prohibit his own detective from investigating? Because he's faking some evidence.
But we know just about all there is to know about the crime scene. Right now, he's talking to Xavier in Dover's room. Why does he need to speak to Mr. Xavier?
We heard from Hall that Xavier was seen entering the victim's room. How? Why? Mr. Xavier?
Yes, I saw him entering Dover's room, and it seemed like he was trying to avoid being seen. Although I have no idea what he did in there.
He is currently under suspicion for melting Dover's sherbet. Just why did Mr. Xavier enter that room?
I also have a photo of Dover's room here, if you need it. I'll let you take a look at it. What? Why would you do that for us? You still don't get it, kid. I'm saying I want to help you guys in order to discover the truth of this case.
Detective Bad, I'm touched.
Is that alright, Detective Bad?
Won't Von Karma chew you out again? I don't think he cares. I have no intention of becoming Von Karma's laptop. If he won't let me investigate, I'll just do as I like. Getting tied up in separate roles will only blind you to the truth. Isn't that right, Attorney Ajurov? Of course, Detective Bad, I thank you.
This is amazing, Miss Ajurov. Now we've got Detective Bad on our side. I don't really get what's going on, but I'm glad you boys are all friends now.
I'm grateful that he lent us his friend. Well then, can we see the photo now? Right. Okay. Yeah, something's missing there. That thing that I pointed out earlier, it's missing.
This is the current state of Dover's room. Wow, the sherbet has completely melted.
The room is drenched in a light blue liquid. We should compare this with the photo Miss Hall took. Did the sherbet melt because the pull cord was pulled out? Oh wait. Who asked? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, because it was pulled out. All of the refrigerated glass cases lost power completely,
But something's missing too.
looks like all the power cords were connected to one socket.
Do you have any idea when this cord was pulled out?
No, it's under investigation at the moment. What a waste of beautiful sherbet. Honestly, had I known it would end up like this, I would have eaten up even more of the stuff. Did Mr. Dover's sherbet taste that good? Oh yes, see. His sherbet was most delicious. Really? I wish I could have eaten some too. But there was one piece that was so salty I couldn't eat it.
Salty.
It's right here in this photo. It was a part of that lyre.
So it's a lyre from the Gemini constellation.
Oh, it's like a bite from the lyre. That's why the strings are missing. Fee. I could never have eaten that much. It was way too salty.
Alright, so the lyre was salty. One part of the sherbet tasted different. That's rather curious. Did someone other than her also take a bite out of it? Did you notice anything else?
Now that you mention it, his Isis sherbet sculpture had these strange markings on them. They had two letters carved into them. Wait a minute, there.
Pierre Hockey.
It looked something like this.
An alphabet signature? It can't be. What's up with all this Pierre Hockey stuff?
I knew it. I just knew that Monsieur Dover made this lyre. He isn't one to make mistakes in his sculptures after all.
Miss Hall has been troubling me for a while, but do you know something about Mr. Dover?
Huh? Why would I know something about Monsieur Dover?
You seem quite attached to Mr. Dover's handiwork.
Oh, is he Pierre Hockey? Is that it? This is just because his sculptures are such great works of art.
No, I believe that his works are very special to you in particular. I feel a question coming, I'm gonna save.
How do you know that?
There is a piece of evidence that we believe belongs to Mr. Dover. And it happens to share a common feature with another piece of evidence.
Please show me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Which two pieces of evidence share something in common?
Two pieces of evidence that point to Mr. Dover. Let's start by presenting the first one. And now the second piece of evidence which shares a common feature is Pierre Hockey. Not that. Where is it? Oh, this maybe? Delicious saw two letters of the alphabet. They were probably used as Mr. Dover's signature, just as an artist would sign their name on their works.
Right. Oh, I remember now. Isis Sherbet sculptures had PH carved into them, I'm sure of it.
PH, those aren't Isaac Dover's initials though. No, but we found this seal at the scene of the crime. It had probably fallen out of the late Mr. Dover's pocket. If we had pressed the seal into something that would mark the letters PH. Also, the very same PH symbol is engraved into this teapot.
The same symbol.
This teapot was made by the sculptor Pierre Hockey. In other words, this PH is the signature of Pierre Hockey. Miss Hall, you know about this signature all too well, don't you?
Yes. Monsieur Hockey's works always bear that signature. Since he never shows himself in public, his signature is used to identify his works. Now hey, are you saying Pierre Hockey is...
It seems Detective Bat has also realized Isaac Dover's true identity. To Miss Hall, Mr. Dover was no ordinary pastry chef. That's because his true identity was a sculptor. That's right. Mr. Dover's true identity was a sculptor, Pierre Hockey.
What? Mr. Dover was a sculptor? Things like signatures can be faked if you have the original designs. Can you really use that as proof he was a sculptor?
No, but what's important here is that Miss Hall thought he was. As for proving his real identity, I'll leave that to the police.
I get it. I'll have the boys check up on it. As I expected from you, Gregory H.
Well, you knew Mr. Dover's real identity all along, didn't you?
Yes. When I discovered the body, I noticed the seal. I knew from that moment he was Pierre Hockey, the man I greatly admired. Thinking that this would be his final posthumous work, I just couldn't sit still.
So that's why you entered Dover's room.
Huh? What did you say?
When exactly did you take this photo of Dover's room?
That was... Perhaps this was taken during the judging.
No. That's strange. I thought you said the camera ran out of film during the judging. Before Mr. Master entered Dover's room, you were the one in possession of the camera. Wasn't that why you were able to take the photo when you discovered the body?
Yes, that's right.
The only photos you took with the new film were of Dover's room and the body, and yet there were only 3 spaces left for photos. If that's the case, a new contradiction comes to light.
Another one?
Yes, I know what it is. The camera, I believe. This.
That is my instant camera.
You've already handed the photos of Dover's room and the body to myself and the police.
That reminds me, didn't you also take a photo of me and Miss Edgeworth just now?
The film used in this camera can take up to 20 photos. However, this camera only has 3 photos left, which leaves 14 photos unaccounted for. Exactly what would they use to photograph? I'd like to see those. Please show us all the photos you took. We'll be able to discern your actions from these photos.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, is she gonna say she burned it? Or she trashed it? Okay.
I've told a terrible lie.
Don't tell me all the remaining shots of Isaac Dover's room.
My deepest apologies.
It seems they are all shots of the ice sculptures from various angles. So when these were taken, the sculptures had not melted yet. But that means the one who caused them to melt was you.
Yes, I'm positive that I melted them.
You're positive?
I don't know how to pronounce that.
I'll just try.
Aficionado of the sculpture, Pierre Hockey, who is actually Monsieur Dover. Before the authorities could defile his final masterpieces during their investigation, I thought I should preserve them through photographs. Hence, I entered his room.
In that case, why did all the ice melt?
It's probably because, as I was taking the pictures, I became entranced with his works. And it seems that my foot accidentally got caught in a power cord, unplugging it.
But you could put it back. Accidentally, you say.
I did not notice a power cord at that time. I would never have imagined that I would be the cause of those sculptures melting.
Could the truth really be that simple? No, I don't think so. However, I cannot say with certainty that she is lying.
I'm so sorry to have caused you all so much trouble.
As long as you're telling the truth, there's no need to apologize.
That's right, don't sweat it, Kate. Thank you very much. Sure. Here, take this picture. Do what you want with it.
Alright. Yo, Von Karma, are you done? Are you done planting fake evidence? Are you done manipulating evidence?
You meddling fellows.
I haven't given up yet. No matter how long you wait, I have no intention of allowing a defense attorney to investigate. No matter. If you can't investigate, we'll find the truth through some other method. Always ready with a comment. Well, do try your best.
Excuse me, Monsieur Von Karma. The truth is, it was I who melted the ice sculptures in Monsieur Dover's room.
What? What's the meaning of this, you clot?
I am truly sorry. Both you and Monsieur Gustavia.
Do not be concerned about me. Von Karma has already recognized that I had no hand in this act. I still have no idea what your role in here is. That reminds me, why did you enter Mr. Dover's room, Mr. Gustavia? Oh well, it was because... Silence, ignoramus. You are not to give the attorney the tiniest hint of information. Catherine Hall, you are coming with me. You are under suspicion as a complicit in the murder.
No!
I shall be interrogating you personally. You prepare yourself.
Very well.
Please wait, I still have some questions I want to ask her. And he's not gonna allow you to question her anymore. I do not care for your sorry plight in the least. Bad, Consiglio, when war I'm at it, you as well schools. I've plenty of questions for you all. Understood.
Hey, while I'm at it, he says, the nerve.
Well, that's it then.
He just took everyone away with him.
Yes, even if we stay here, I don't think we'll be able to investigate any further today. We could just enter the room. Gregory, no one else is there, I think. He's not there anymore, is he? We could just go in. Let's take our leave for now. It has already grown rather late. I hope the snow has stopped by now.
Sounds good.
Are you hungry?
I'm starving anyway.
Let's stop somewhere for hamburgers then. Before my stomach joins the chorus. You hungry too, bitch Gregory?
You can't fight on an empty stomach after all.
We'll need to report back to Mr. Master with our findings. First thing tomorrow. To be continued. Alright, and that's where I'll end this episode. So, what do we have so far? We have Catherine Halls looking suspicious, taking photos of Isaac Dover's sculpture, who turns out to be P.A. Hockey, which explains the pH seals that we found with his body. And I still have no idea where Sylvia's role is in all this. I don't know what Von Karma has talked to him about much, but things are going down. But it's 24th December, and if they've gone back for their night, it'll be 25th December the next time, and you know what that means. Alright, so I'll end the episode here, and until next time, thank you for watching, and goodbye.